Hey y'all, so I'm going to jump right into a Michael's haul, and then I'm going to show you guys the Martha Stewart molds and clay that I bought recently, and then I'm going to show you a layout that I just created. So I'm starting off by showing you a paper pad. It's a watercolor paper pad by Canson, and these are currently 50% off at Michael's, and so if you guys are looking for some watercolor paper or marker paper or something, that would be a good time to get that. I also picked up peacock feathers and worn lipstick in the distress ink because I did not have those colors, surprisingly, and because those are two super popular colors. But Recollections has enamel dots now, and I'm a little disappointed because this was the only colors I could find. I've seen other people have different colors, so I'm hoping maybe next time I go to Michael's I'll find the new ones. I also got this color box, paint box pigment ink. I found that getting the multiple colors pack would be more beneficial for me because I don't use a ton of ink, and I'm trying to get back into card making, and it seems like I'm always looking for specific colors more so than like I don't, it's not that I don't have enough ink, it's that I don't have a variety of colors, and so I feel like it was more beneficial for me to get this instead of maybe the individual containers. But it's a little bit difficult, like the lid is difficult to get back on. I don't know what the deal with that was, but it doesn't suction. It just like, or it does suction, but not, and it doesn't really click on either. It just like sits on top. So I hope it doesn't dry out. Now I'm jumping into the Martha Stewart clay and molds. Basically, I got a kit from Amazon. You can get these at Michael's too. I just so happen to have points with Amazon, but I think it was the nature kit with Amazon or at Amazon, and I also got additional molds. So I'm speeding it up because I really don't want you guys to get super bored watching the same thing over and over again. And so, but I felt like if I talked you through some of it, you would get the hang of it pretty quickly. So basically, the kit comes with a large amount of white clay, and it's not clay like you guys. It's not like the heavyweight clay. This is like a foamy clay, and I heard somebody else compare it to like a non-sticky marshmallow cream, which I would agree with that. It's really flexible, and it feels even lighter than putty. It's really, really, really easy to use. Okay, so the kit comes with white clay, blue, yellow, and red little packages of clay, as well as brown, and then 4 different molds. And then like I said, I bought 4 additional molds. And so what you do is it comes with a color chart as well. And what you do is you take quite a bit of white mold, you play around with it, just mix it with whatever color. Obviously, if you want like a really light yellow, you use a tiny bit of yellow and a lot of white. It's just like food coloring. It's like the same thing. And so here, obviously it doesn't come with purple, but I made my own purple by just mixing the red and the blue, or a little bit of red and blue and quite a bit of white. And so even mixing like purple with red, I can get like more of the magenta color. So you just play around with it and you figure out what colors you like the best. And you can see down there in the corner, I tried to make kind of like a sagey, or I really was going for more of a mint green, but I wound up with more of a sagey green, which was fine with me. I was kind of wanting more pastel colors because I made some brighter colors the other day, and so these would be great for cards, and I know for scrapbook pages is the reason why I bought them. So you can see that you basically just play around with it, get it the color that you want, mix them up to try to figure out what you want. You can go by the color chart. I'm way too impatient for that, so I did not go by the color chart. But you can mix it around, stick it in the mold. It's super easy. Like I know I've heard other people say this, but kids can do this. It's that easy and it's that flexible, and like I said, and it's really fun too. You just stick it in the mold and then pop it out, and it almost just seems perfect, and it's crazy how easy it is. So I really highly, highly, highly recommend this. And then in a second I'll show how to do the bird, because the bird is, like I said, it has those, it's hard to believe that you can actually get those feet to stay on with such flexible, lightweight clay, but it actually works really, really well. So this is how good these molds are. So you can see there, I didn't really like the way that it turned out. So, and that's rare. Typically they turn out just fine, but I went ahead and rolled it back up, and that's all it takes. And then just stuck it back in and popped it right back out. In the kit, it also comes with a couple of tools and some floral tape. I didn't need the floral tape, but the tools are good for smoothing things out, even though I don't even know if that's what they're for. I didn't read, like I said, I didn't read the directions. But here I'm showing you guys the bird, so you'll get to see how well those feet come out. If you put too much on there, it is a little bit more difficult to see the shape. But I mean, it's trial and error, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So like I said, I really highly recommend these, and I'll show you guys in a second, but the larger flower, you can even make smaller flowers out of it just by sticking it in the middle. And you can paint them if you leave them white. You can paint them whatever color you want. So that's really nice. That was one of the selling points for me, is because I'm not crazy about some of the colors that that the molds come out in, but if I can paint them, that's really cool with me. So here's some of the ones that I've already done. And like I said, there's some white ones right there that I'm wanting to paint. And then here are the ones that I've done today. And they have to dry over 24 hours, and you have to store them in an airtight container or a baggie with like a damp paper towel. So here's the tutorial on how to do a smaller flower and a larger flower. So that's really cool because that came out really cute, and it was super simple and easy. Here's the layout that I wanted to share. It's just a picture of my college apartment. I have quite a few pictures from college that I have not scrapbooked yet, and I've been wanting to do that. So I went ahead and pulled one of these pictures and thought it would go good with the Wild and Free collection. So those are the papers that you see. The die cuts are with Amy Tangerine. The black enamel dots I made myself using enamel accents. And the stencil that you see with the pink is Balzer Designs by the Crafters Workshop. And the grid stamp you see is by, who is that by? What am I trying to say? Kaiser Crafts. And then that white enamel dot is also made just by using enamel accents on wax paper. And that is about it, I think. The letters are Heidi Swap. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and just let me know if you guys have any questions about any of the stuff that I've shown you today. Thanks again.